Good morning, everyone. Okay, so we're installing the anti-gravity illumination on the Wolf King GTR. Now, why am I calling it that? Who's familiar with the story? Oh, gosh, it's been so long since I've read about this. It's where there was several, I don't know what you call them. I guess you call them vehicles. Faster than light speed vehicles. Flying over the White House. I think it was flying over the White House. This is many, many years ago. I don't know if it was in the 50s or 60s or when it was. But those ships were well documented. And there's a story behind that, which is where, from my understanding is, at least the way the story was told, was that those ships were here to try to help us. And I guess this is an ongoing thing. Like if you research, apparently there's a lot of life in the universe, and more intelligent life than us is trying to communicate with us. I don't know. I just want to ride my scooter. I want to make it levitate. When you look at UFOs sometimes, I'm just calling it, using that word because it's a common word to use, just like we use free energy when it's like, well, everything's free energy, like the universe is free energy, so how do we talk about it? Oftentimes when there's a ship, a photograph or a video of a ship, which is just an advanced vehicle, right? I think of it like as a vehicle like our cars, but just way more advanced, right? And if you want to learn more about that, just look up John Searle, Ralph Ring, Otis T. Carr, Thomas Townsend Brown, and there's many more. But that's research that will help you understand electrogravitics and electrogravity, right? Electric gravity, electricity to repel and control gravitational forces with high voltage, and I don't think we need any amperes, just high voltage potential. But what's interesting is that the lights around the ships, like when you see the photos, the ships look pure white oftentimes, or like to have a white, there's white below them, or the whole ship can be white. I just like how it looks when there's white, when it's really bright underneath a scooter. When I see the scooters, that like the rental scooters hovering, they look like they're hovering around the city when they have those lights underneath them. I just love that look. So I thought I would begin with the white. This is 6,500 Kelvin. That's the color temperature. That's the whiteness or the blueness, right? Because there's different color temperatures. In photography, you can learn more about that with color temperature. And I think it's based on the Kelvin scale, if I recall correctly. I think it's called Kelvin. It's been a while. The color temperature, so these are 6,500 Kelvin. It's a white light, and they're very, very bright. And it's going to take a 6-cell battery to power those, or approximately 24 volts. So I'm thinking about using these lights down there. I'm sorry, these batteries down here, these 3-cell batteries. There's a lot of them down there, or at least 3 of them, I think. But how do we build our own spaceship? I'm going to call this my spaceship. This is my spaceship. It just doesn't fly yet. It flies through 2-dimensional space, right? How do we get the third axis, right? How do we get off the ground, but not pushing air, right? That's just so, I don't know, it seems kind of boring to push air around when we can use like electrogravitic forces. That seems more exciting to me. There's more potential there, literally. Okay, everyone. See you soon.